Speaker, the Governor-General, Her Excellency, requires the attendance of honourable members in the Senate chamber.
This is the Usher of the Black Rod who hit the Parliament.
If honourable members will accompany me to the Senate chamber.
Hit the Parliament doors 3 times violently with that black rod. Look at this.
And now we watch another procession as the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Bronwyn Bishop, will lead MPs across that members' hall once again. You can see the Sergeant at Arms of the House of Representatives carrying the mace there that will lead the procession. And once again, government members,
look at this, guys.
Of the crossbenchers will all file across that members' hall.
Talk about a cake.
Where they will sit in some chairs that are arranged around the outside.
Look at this, the mace.
To that speech,
the Speaker.
Watch this procession as they make their way, as you can see. Once again, the Prime Minister, the Opposition...
The Prime Minister, the Opposition Leader, the Deputies,
both the government,
Treasurer.
Front benches, leading that procession across the Members' Hall. Our political editor, Lyndall Curtis, is still with me, live from Canberra. And Lyndall, quite a bit of toing and froing, all of the ceremonial
unbelievable rituals.
And the Senate as well, but this is an important part of the opening of Parliament.
It is an important part of the opening of Parliament, and House of Representatives members get a little bit of their daily 20 minutes of exercise in small chunks walking across to the Senate. They are being led by the Sergeant at Arms carrying the mace, which is somewhat heavier than the black rod. It is 8 kilograms is the mace, so the Sergeant at Arms also getting a bit of
Sergeant at Arms.
But as I spoke about this morning, the House of Representatives members go over to the Senate for these occasions, because after King Charles I went into the then British House of Commons to attempt to arrest 5 MPs in the 1600s, and as I said, that didn't end very well for him. A sovereign hasn't been allowed into the British House of Commons. That's a tradition Australia inherited.
How's that?
So the sovereign or the representative of the sovereign does not go into the House of Representatives. Only the black rod as a representative.
The black rod.
Go in, and these formal addresses for the opening of Parliament, and indeed the actual opening of Parliament that was
the new world order
of the High Court, Robert French,
in Australia,
as deputy of the Governor General, held in the Senate, which is why the House of Representatives MPs get a little bit of their daily exercise on days like this, walking to and from.
That's our new Parliament, everyone.
Lower chamber to the upper chamber.
And this Governor-General, when she does deliver the opening speech, it's a speech which sets out the government's program of legislation.
And this is Parliament House. If you look at it, it is as Masonic as it can be. Like the Opera House. And if you have a look at the Opera House, it cleverly shows you the 666 in its design. It's funny they show you the other way around, but if you look at it the other way, it's a big 3 big 6s. But anyway, now we're in the Senate,
Yes, that's
the higher house.
They use for their maiden speeches. They are now called first speeches to Parliament, and Parliament does tend to like to get those done pretty quickly, because it allows the MPs then to take part more fully in the House of Representatives, to do things like asking questions if they would like to do so. That won't happen today. It won't all happen this week, but the aim would be to get the new MPs.
This has been going on since 9 this morning,
their first speeches
everybody.
As soon as is practicable.
This was done earlier in the House of Representatives.
Formal business, the discussion, the introduction and debate about legislation, that will be interrupted occasionally for the first speeches by the new MPs and senators.
Look at this.
And indeed we may see some
old-fashioned
senators who moved to the
stuff.
House of Representatives, including Barnaby Joyce and Matt Thistlethwaite, giving their first speeches to the House of Representatives as well. And we're watching the leadership teams from both the government and the opposition. They've sort of taken their place.
We've missed the
leadership teams.
The Speaker of the House being dragged to the chair, because apparently they don't want the job. Not to do as much resistance by Bronwyn Bishop.
Once they've actually got themselves settled, that's when we expect Quentin Bryce to rise and begin that speech.
Alright, I'm going to end it there.
It is a bit of a crush in the Senate chamber. It, of course, is a smaller chamber in terms of seats. The House of Representatives has seats for 150 MPs. The Senate
And it's a different colour.
76
Okay.
senators, so there are some chairs at the side for the overflow, and people taking
Now,
up as
if
much
you look at the news there, thousands fear dead as news storm approaches Philippines.
So they're sitting at close
13
quarters
dead
for the
in
speech by the
Vietnam,
Governor-General,
6 in
expected to
China.
be about a 20
So the storm's still raging,
I
guys.
was going to ask you how long it might go for. It's usually about half an hour or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pulls up a bit
All
short.
right.
Just depends on
Running low on battery.
Oh
how much the
dear.
government's
Well,
actually written for it.
in that case.
And I'm sure we'll hear a lot about the government's legislative
Okay,
program.
that's the Australian
Of course,
Parliament
sections of
doing
that
its
legislative
thing.
program bound to
Amazing.
include the repeal of the carbon tax legislation.
Yeah,
It
get
certainly
rid of
will
the
include
carbon
that, and
tax,
also
New
the
World Order,
repeal of the
bloody
mining tax as well.
legislation.
And we
Later,
expect
guys.